Hey y'all, it's Mr. Patient at Heritage Homestead Journey, and today I'm working in the bathroom, so why don't y'all go on this journey with me. Hey, thanks for joining us here on our YouTube channel, Heritage Homestead Journey. And I'm working in the bathroom today, and here's what I got going on. On my Grand Design RV, it's got the glass shower doors, and it's got this track. Well, when they put the track down, it's got like a little plastic spacer underneath there that buffers between the tub and this track that guides the doors and also collects water and drains out the holes here. I'm not sure if you can see those. But what's going on is water is seeping up underneath that little gasket, and it's coming out here. And getting in the floor when we take showers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shower doors off, and by doing that I have to take the top rail, and the doors will come off with the rail. So I take that off, and then once I get that off, there are several screws in this track, and I have to take those screws out, and then this should just lift right out. And then when it lifts out, while I've got it out, I'm going to clean the track real well. I'm going to clean underneath real well. And then after I get everything cleaned off, I'm going to put it back together. And on the inside and the outside, in that crevice, I'm going to put me a bead of caulk so that it'll keep it from leaking out from underneath going forward. Okay, so in order to get this out, I've got a screw over here and a screw over here, and this track just sets down on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bungee cord to hold these doors together so that when I get it loose and get ready to start moving it, they're not flopping around everywhere. They'll stay together. Alright, so that'll keep those intact. So now I'm going to pull these screws out on the inside of the shower. Now, if my calculations are correct, this should just lift right off once I break the seal on the caulk that it has. That one's loose. This one is still good. Yeah, that one's pretty stiff. I might have to get a knife and cut that. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to take this out, and I'm just going to set it in here in the bedroom. Just nice and easy. What I got going on. This bottom rail has a lip on it here, and this rail is sitting on top of that lip, so I've got to pull the two side rails off to get the bottom rail off. So let's get that done. Okay, I was incorrect in what I was telling you. You have the seals on the side, or the casing on the sides. You have the casing on the bottom, and what was happening was it's sealed with a bead of caulk on the inside, but there was nothing on the outside. So what was happening is, as water was getting in that track and running over, it was going up under there. And you can see, I mean, we've lived in the RV here since September of 2000 and 2018, and this is June 1st of 2019. You can see how bad that has gotten. I mean, you can even see where the cleaner has gotten up in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this cleaned up, get all this old caulking off, and then what I'm going to come back and do is I'm going to get the tracks cleaned, get the caulking cleaned off, get these surfaces cleaned, and then I'm going to put it back together. But then after I get it put back together, I'm going to run a bead of caulk on the inside, but obviously on the bottom I'm going to need to run a bead of caulk along the outer edge as well, so that water don't intrude up in here again. And then what I'll also do is when I come in, I'll bring it up this side of it.
I'm sneaking in here to see what he's doing, and I like this open space. Without this glass door, I mean, it makes the bathroom this long. The length of my arms. That's how long the bathroom is. But it opens it up. He mentioned a second ago, he said if it was just you and me, he said we'd have a shower curtain. So, wonder if that's even a possibility with the kids. I don't know. Would we end up having a flood? Would this be an ark instead of an RV if we had just a shower curtain when they took a shower? Just makes it feel like it's bigger without those glass doors. I don't know. I mean, you kind of hinted at taking the doors out, and while you were outside working, trying to clean those blasted things, I'm thinking, you know, I don't mind if the doors are gone, and I could put myself a little decorative, homey looking shower curtain. But what are you concerned about?
Well, first of all, by having a shower curtain, it's going to make it a whole lot easier to clean the shower.
That's a good thing.
Because those blasted doors just get in the way of trying to get in there to clean it. In fact, to clean the doors, I actually have to get in the shower just to be able to clean the doors.
And that's his job, is to clean the shower.
The only thing that I'm worried about is water getting outside of the shower and messing with the bathroom vanity cabinet, because I mean it's just paperboard with contact paper on it, and it's already gotten wet, and I can tell where it's already starting to separate.
Well, that's a whole nother thing, because it's looking nasty, that covering they have on the cabinets. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
And then on the other side, there's a strip going up, and here again it's just particle board, and water has gotten to it, and it's swelled the particle board and split the contact paper. We decided to try the shower rod and curtain idea and get rid of the glass doors on this next leg of our trip, and we'll see how that works. And if it works okay, then we'll leave it at that and go with something a little more permanent. But at the same time, we're going to hold on to the doors that I pulled off, because if it's not working for us when we get back in the end of the year, then we're going to go in and put the shower doors back in. But one thing that I got is a magic splash guard, and you see it here, and this just sticks against the wall, and this bottom piece sticks against the little riser, the horizontal riser. And so what you can do is you can put this in and make sure the shower curtain is on the inside of this, and it should keep all of the water out of the floor. So I'm getting ready to install these, and we'll see how this works. Alright, here's what it looks like installed. It said that you don't have to do any caulk, but this thing is made to have a very square corner, and if you notice right here, the corner is kind of rounded. So I am going to have to caulk along the bottom and up along the edge to a certain point, just to be able to fill in that gap to make sure water doesn't intrude outside the curtain. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased with it. Now come back later and you can see it once we get the curtain put up and everything else that we're wanting to do here.
Alright, but you were looking a while ago at some things that you could get, so we're going to go check those out and then come back and see what we can do.
Yeah, it's basically it's called shower.
No, just that's a teaser.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go get those things, come back and see what works for us.
Yeah, I reckon.
See it. Well.
Yes, I reckon.
Oh my word. So wonder we get anything done when I make you tape record your whole life. Alright, well go to the store.
Alright, so I'm just going to get just a tension rod, a clear shower curtain.